Корупцијата завршува со тебе. Не барај, одби, пријави. Проект на владата на Република Македонија.
Почитувани гледачи, вие гледате емисијата Македонија без корупција. Мој гостин денеска е специјалниот представник на Европската комисија во Македонија, господин del1.mp4. Евроамбасадоре, најпрво, бројни се мислењата дека финансиската криза во Грција е генерирана од големо ниво на корумпираност на грчкото општество. Сметате ли дека Грција е грешката од која што треба да учиме кога зборуваме за корупцијата?
Well, of course, the financial crisis in Greece has its origins in many different aspects, but certainly it does underline the crucial importance of a proper monitoring of government statistics in all the countries of the European Union and in the world, indeed. And certainly now there is an effort by the European Union, together with all the member states, to strengthen the monitoring of statistics to make sure that decisions that are taken at the national or European level are based on objective assessment, objective statistics that really reflect the reality on the ground. This is also the case with regard to public financing, and there's more and more now a call at the European level for a proper control of public financing, the use of public money, and proper accounting by national authorities on the use of public monies. And I think this is a reflection of the citizens who want to make sure that their taxpayers, their money is being put to proper use and not being misused.
Глобалниот индекс на перцепција на корупцијата ја рангира Македонија во друштво практично место до место со земји како Грција, Бугарија, Романија. Сметате ли дека Европската унија има доволно механизми за сузбивање и увид во состојбите со корупцијата, без разлика дали станува збор за земји кандидати или земји членки на унијата?
I think there are never enough mechanisms. What we need to do is to make sure that whatever legislation is in place, whatever mechanisms exist, are really ones which function effectively. It's not creating a new mechanism or new legislation that will solve the problem. It needs a proper implementation with effective public awareness and making people realize the terrible impact of corruption in society. It's like a disease that needs to be stopped at source before it spreads throughout the society.
Каде е Македонија најзагрозена од корупцијата? Кои области ги посочувате како најкритични?
Well, certainly when the current government came into power in 2006, we were very impressed by their program for fight against corruption. And since then we have seen some good legislative initiatives with regard to financing of political parties, with regard to conflict of interest and other areas. However, I think the big challenge still facing the government and the country is again to ensure proper implementation. And we have seen that there is weakness in that area, and this is reflected in the reports of the European Commission, that there needs to be a greater determined effort on proper implementation of the legislation and also more effective cooperation between the law enforcement agencies in the country. So the basis is there, it's very sound, it's good, but there needs to be a more effective implementation in practice.
Кои сектори би ги посочиле како најпроблематични за корупција?
There are many sectors. We have the whole issue of public procurement and public tendering, and there we had a number of projects to help in setting up the Public Procurement Bureau, ensuring that the standards of the European Union and public procurement are fully respected. This is an area which is still subject to interference. Also the issue of money laundering, there another program which was I think very successful, a twinning program to ensure proper control and the customs administration. There we've seen tremendous progress, and I must say it's an example. The customs administration, how they have managed to eradicate corruption at border crossings, also counterfeit goods. And I think this should be an inspiration for other state institutions to follow.
Кога велите дека има проблем во имплементацијата на практично спроведување на таа борба против корупцијата на дело, во што е проблемот според вас? Недостигна политичка волја или некаква техничка неподготвеност?
Maybe it's a mixture of both, and definitely there needs to be more than just public awareness programs. There needs to be much more effective implementation at every level, at every stage, and this requires, of course, a much more determined public service, and here we are dealing with a public service which is still subject to political influence. So this is why we've been pushing very hard for a professional public administration, and this will be an important step in the battle against corruption. If you have this professionalized public administration, and this will help very much in eliminating many existing problems of corruption in different areas.
Дали институциите за борба против корупцијата се функционални според вас? Конкретно како ја оценувате работата на Државната антикорупцијска комисија или на јавниот обвинител?
Yes, the State Anti-Corruption Commission has had an uphill battle in trying to strengthen public awareness of what it is doing. Its visibility program was slow in the start, but I think it is gradually having an impact. But it's still something that needs to be further strengthened, and we believe that if they are able to develop their profile much more and their effectiveness, I think this will have a positive impact generally. The Public Prosecutor's Office also is a crucial office in the fight against corruption and must be seen to be operating totally independent and based on objective European standards.
Сте забележале притисоци врз тие институции? Би рекле дека има политички притисок врз тие институции?
Well, we have received many petitions from citizens, from companies who feel that their rights or problems with regard to building permits or production permits are affected through what they perceive as corruption. We have no way of assessing whether these are true or not, but it is symptomatic of, I believe, still a dysfunctional legal system and the need to really address this perception. And I think the ministers concerned do understand that.
Во следните неколку минути ги слушнеме одговорите на председателот на Врховниот суд за корупцијата во